What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Rail Empire 2. And let me tell you what, we have made some significant advancements. And unfortunately, our significant advancements around the Corpus Christi area have become a little bit of a problem. And look at that, Corpus Christi has just grown. That's amazing. Our competitors are growing as well, as seen down here. Now, if you see anything that has this little circle with a little black dot inside it, that means the competitors are competing in those two areas. And more than likely, I'm gonna take a guess that they're actively attacking each other, because all of them are, competing for these two cities right here. All right, so that gives us a big buff. But since the last video, we didn't have anything over here. And I ran some stuff over here to connect and everything. By the way, if you hear that random tick, that's auction going on for the competitors. At least I'm pretty sure, unless I'm dumb. Okay, so the last time I did this, it knocked out one of my trains, but I don't want to spend 162 grand.
Lucky you. The blackmailer tried to turn their threat into reality, but was caught in time by your security personnel.
Excellent, excellent. That's what we hired them for. Last time I did that, it said turned out to be serious, and we had a express track that was offline for a while, off camera. But we connected to Houston. Houston has become a real big express line for the most part. I mean, that's not the train we're looking for. There's another train along here that's super expressy. Here it is. It was not moving as many passengers as it was, but for the most part, it was moving a good amount of them. I mean, we're going 4 cars back, 6 cars to 2 male, 4 passenger normally. And that's been pretty big for the Houston area. Now, I've been trying to sit back and connect, take my time in this advancement and everything, but we really need to work on this issue down here, all right? Corpus Christi is growing, and I want to expand out and eventually connect Corpus Christi, just like Brownsville, with 8 tracks. But we can't do that with the way this track network is set up, alright? All this was just kind of thrown together, and I just threw it all together to make it work so I could get stuff done, alright? I mean, this middle track is literally a, come off here or come off this track when this one's stuck. So the way this is working right now, everything going from Houston and our plant over there is all coming to just merge in to track 1. That's it. Alright, that's a big problem. So I used this track over here to utilize that. Alright, so this video is unfortunately going to be a short one, a little bit. We're not going to have, a super long video. Mostly, we're going to look at this conjunction right here and how much we can shape it. Now, I have yet to do something, but I've been meaning to try this randomly. Oh, we can't do that. I've been wanting to make a cross and see if that, works out, but I've never been able to, do anything. Let's see here. Let's just take this and can we cross? No, it doesn't let you cross. It builds a track over it. But okay, so we're hoping to utilize everything. Now, each one of these tracks right here is 50K. It's 50K to establish a new track. And every time we establish a new track, the main train station gets bigger. Now, of course, this is going to break most of my transports right now, but that is okay. I mean, there might be a lot of traffic for a while, but again, that's just fine. Okay, so we're going to start by, let's see here, actually. Alright, so I figured this out a lot better. I deleted some of the other tracks, and so now we're actually going to route this differently. And we're going to leave the 4 middle lines open. That's just how that's going to be. And so coming in right here is going to be my attachment for my fruit farm. It's just going to break off here, and that's at least what we're going to aim to do. So we'll do something like that. And then let's see here. We'll do something like that. Boom, okay. Now we have 2 lines feeding, a main line, and just the fruit line, so we can run a bunch of trains that way. Alright, so where's our fruit track then? Oh, there it is. It's just there already. Okay, excellent. Another thing too is when you're building a track, you want to make sure that your trains are able to achieve the maximum speed at all times. Right, so 56 works out for the most part. I am more than happy to take that amount. Put this right here, okay? Alright, that looks great. Now then, unfortunately, I'll have to put one of these gridirons back down over here. If you're running 2 tracks together, always like this, nothing will work until you have one of these things down. Alright, so now that we have that down, we got that all set up there, okay? With this going on, now we could technically throw down something like this, unison for all trains there, and then we'll put one here as well. Okay. Alright, so we're all set up in our fruit. So moving on now, we need to connect those 2 tracks right there. With all the different pivot points and tracks and everything, you want to make sure that your elevation is not too terribly high. You want to avoid elevations. Just think about this. So in the corporate world, in my position as a marketing specialist, time is money. And you don't want to have a stupid track that's running everywhere. You want to be able to hit this max speed. That's always what I'm aiming for. So I can hit the max speed right there. I've only got a 2% grade, which is still pretty significant, but it doesn't slow us down. 2% grade, max speed. Excellent, excellent. Okay, alright. So like I said, we're not doing anything with these outer ones. This line right here is going to connect and split off, and then split off again. Alright, so let me show you. Okay, so we're gonna have this line here, and we're going to actually split off like this way or whatever. And we'll do about 55 because we're going downhill right there, okay? Alright, but because of that, we're also going to split off this way, okay? Alright, so usually sometimes it doesn't work that great, but anyway, so we're going to split off, and we're going to keep going, but we're going to slide in to one of these tracks here. Since this is our freight track right here, now hopefully we are able to drag this line right here and drag it across. It's not going to be able to drag. A track cannot be built as it would collide with itself, which is really odd. Okay, that's cool. Lovely. Okay, well that's just excellent right there, actually. Alright, we'll come back to that another time. Right now, all I cared about was setting up these 8 lines here. Okay, so next we need to design the track that'll run off and work with Houston. Can't make it too sharp because then the farther the inner track is, the less it's going to work right. Alright, so with everything working in the way that it's working, the next goal that I have in either the next video or the next time you come by is being connected up with Austin and Beaumont, and then also reaching out to this milk producer up here. I've got a single log producer, and I've ran logs down and through here. The line through here is kind of fucked. I mean, it looks really bad for what I had. At the time, I didn't have a lot of fun, so I kind of just threw a track together. And then we'll also set up a line coming out of here to connect through Fruit to the Florida stop and hit Monterey. And I'm also hoping to connect over here, but the easiest way over there is to come actually up through here, around through here, and get there. But there are Indians settled here currently. It would cost too much to go around over here. That's going to be a big project. And any other cities after that, like Abilene, Odessa, Alpine, are all little towns right now. And I have to sit here and really think about it because the way that they're laid out and how close they are together on the map right here really kind of makes it, oh shit, a grain near Montreal. Where? That? You want that? I don't want that. That's Houdini. Although, if people were ordering for me, I would take it though. Oh shit. I should have thought about that. Fuck. I didn't have enough time. I should have taken that because any of my competitors could have then, you know, hopefully bought wheat for me. Damn, missed out on an auction. Anyway, so I would really have to sit here and think about this to connect everything so everything works in a streamlined manner, but also runs our freight, our passenger trains kind of like this, and we can cross passenger trains coming over. Maybe hopefully have a track that goes over that line and continues on to Lubbock. But I mean, those are all aspirations right now. If we go over here, before I let you go, let's check out our competitors. Here's our competitors working. So right here is the general. He got the most like award for.
I just wanted to say hello.
Okay, I guess she just wanted to say hello. Just pulls up and says hello. It's cool. And here is the competitor track of everybody that's going on right now. As you can see, they're all really competing for certain things, and I'm sure that they're attacking each other and sabotaging each other and creating espionage between all of them. But if you do know, as a competitor, you can't run your track over a competitor's track or whatever. I don't believe it lets you run anything over there. Ooh, creative accounting. Oh shit. I'm going up. All right, let's go. I got the money to blow. All right, let's do it. Come on. Damn, we're blowing $1 million on this. All right, I'm spending 843 grand on that.
This is my
Fuck
battlefield,
yeah.
but I still accept your surrender. You may have won that battle, but not the war.
Damn, what a cocky bastard. All right, cool. Through your research, you receive a bonus of 5%. Ooh. So in the end, I paid 725 grand. So what does this do? Okay, that was something I needed anyway. So that means we have this now. So if we just save up, we could go for the Dunham. Also, another thing is, I was looking at this. The Dunham has higher maintenance requirements, just like its predecessor, the John Bull. So I thought to myself, maybe I would only employ a few of these for some, express trains rolling around. But for the most part, we'll just stick around to our Grasshopper and wait for the Derwent to come around. Maintenance requirements, 41%, a much lower popularity, but that's okay. Higher attractive power, and that'll just work out great. I don't really know of anything else that I'm seeing so far. Keeping an eye on these people is really the goal, so I can really make sure that they aren't doing something they aren't supposed to be. At least from what I can tell, for the most part, everybody's competing for several cities, for at least one city here. Albany, New York seem to be the big topic. He hasn't expanded anywhere up to these locations up here, which is surprising to me. But yeah, that's besides the point. But alright guys, well, if you enjoyed today's video, I thank you for stopping by. What the fuck is that? Waiting on what? That's just great. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I will see you guys back here next time in another video. Testify.